long-term gain. People, I say this over and over again, one source of income is dangerous to your wealth. One source of income. So the 129 is a cash flowing asset. Bob Proctor, let me say this. Bob Proctor, as I'm saying how gold and Bitcoin increases as the dollar decreases. I had this on the board. We're going to log out with this lesson by the great late Bob Proctor. And he talked about how he transitioned from $4,000 a year, his first year, by doing these things and recognizing these things in the 60s to being a multimillionaire, right? He said 96% of people do this. "96% of people exchange time for money. You never get rich this way, so many hours in a day." Right? 3%. And he also said 96% of people also work for money. They exchange their time for money by working. 3% of people use money as a tool and make their money work for them. You can only do that by investing. Not gambling, not flipping. By knowing what are true assets. Nothing wrong with gold when you have the wealth to protect it. See, rich and wealthy people invest in gold for insurance. Unfortunately, the upper middle class invest in gold for an investment means they flip it back into cash system and they get highly taxed. You just selling off your generational wealth. You sell your crypto, you're selling off your generational wealth, and you're going to get highly taxed. But he said 1% of people, this was the 1%ers do, that make you become decamillionaires or billionaires. It's called the MSI. They have multiple sources of income. That's why in Matthew 25:14, when the father gave his 3 sons coins, and then you know what? Matthew 25:14, the Bible has over 800 scriptures about money and money management. When the one son, and the Bible tells you every one of the 3 sons, they call them servants, but I don't like using the word servants or master, right? That's slave terminology. So when the one son with 1 talent, all of them was given the amount of money according to their ability. You want to know why your income is what it is? It's because of your abilities, your knowledge about money, and because of the actions you take or the ones you don't take. See, the word decide, anything with CID in it, homicide, suicide, pesticide, all of them means an end result of something fatal or tragic or even deadly. So when you decide to do nothing, that's a fatal and deadly decision. I'm going to just decide I'm going to listen to Queen and I'm going to give her input. But, I don't need a cash flow and home-based business. Okay. I'm going to decide I'm going to flip my crypto anyway because I want that Lambo. Okay. We'll see how long that's going to last because that's not the formula. That's not the mindset of decamillionaires and millionaires. MSI stands for multiple sources of income. And if you just have one income and you've been listening to me for more than a year, right? If you're new to my channel, welcome. Glad to have you in. But if you've been listening to me for months, knowing we're about to enter into the recession depression, right? As they said that the bird flu is now more affected and the outbreak is more contagious. War only transfer more money to the rich and wealthy as it make the middle class poorer. That's the whole reason for it. In 1945, for example, they did not even come out with employee taxes until the end of World War II. There was no such thing as employee taxes, but war brought it in. And that made, for people that earn over $500 a year, $500 a year in 1940s was middle class. And that made the middle class even poorer. So as it looks like that definitely we will go into war, World War III or Civil War. We definitely still have a supply chain shortage. When people that are used to being meat eaters now don't have their chicken or steak or seafood, they're going to act out animalistic with the reptilian part of their brain, not the pineal gland. You're going to see people broke. You're going to see people hungry. And if you don't have anything, like, I'm not against gold. I know it's going to be used to reset the currency system. But it's for people to protect their wealth. If you don't have wealth to protect, you need to get something to protect. That's the only reason why rich and wealthy people converted to gold, their cash. Because they know cash is a depreciating asset. So 1% of the population, this is what sets you apart. You have multiple sources of income stream. Multiple sources. So tax shelters, I'm not going to break down the home-based business right now. If you want to know more about it, text 129. In 10 days, it's going to be like $270. The 129 is going to be gone. You want to wait till February and come back and see me in April and get in it for $270 plus, then you can, because you're going to need it. Because the IRS has already delayed tax refunds. And we're going to see hyperinflation once war is implemented. There's already talking about $7 a gallon gas prices. Yahoo Finance. $7 a gallon. Oh, not in America. We won't see that, Queen. Okay. Some people are already seeing $5 and $4.50. You know, when we were paying $1 and some change for gas, we didn't ever think we'll see $3.20 gas or $4 gas. We thought that was impossible. There's no way we'll be paying double for gas. So if you don't think you can see $7, then we're going to see, because people, right? This is about to get ugly, and this is about to transfer the wealth. So we're going to see what Biden's executive order is going to outline for cryptocurrency and CBDCs, right? This week. Todd, I see you on Rethinking the Dollar. I tuned into him as well. Actually, I called in one day, I think it was this week or last week. He was talking about gold and silver. I love his platform and his knowledge. And I told him, I said, yeah, but these people don't have a tax plan. So you're going to go sell those coins and you're going to flip it back into CBDCs or cash, because you're going to need, unless you're in states that accept it as. But let me tell you all, I'm just going to say this and I'm logging out. I am not giving up my Bitcoin or gold for food. I got to be starving to do that. You can use, someone told me, gold in Arizona for to purchase things. Why would you want to? They're too valuable of assets. Right, so just get your cash flow up. Again, you all, I will share this with you. If you want to know if you have a job, right, a lot of people have jobs, but they're also investors. And if you want to know how much, you want to calculate it yourself, I'm going to leave you with this link. How much you can save out of your paycheck. They have this for you to increase your take-home pay. Virtually everyone on my team has at minimum $300 if they qualify. So I'm going to leave you with some homework, as I would tell my students. If you just want to see and analyze it for yourself, the link is in the comment. And go to this link. Put in the numbers yourself. See if you will get an increase. You need to put your monthly cell phone expenses, the number of miles that you drive, right, at a rate of 58.5 cents a mile. I mean, my God, with the price of gas, who could not get money back on mileage? So 70% of the total miles, you're now eligible for business miles versus just, having to try to deal with inflation. Your internet expenses, the cost of your business meals, let's just say meals. The number one way, people, to reduce taxes is with a home-based business. You get all this for right now $129. You get a system to automatically track your mileage and maximize your deductions. So stop overpaying Uncle Sam, and let's keep more of the money of your hard-earned money that you make. Your travel expenses, your business trip, that's airfare, hotel parking, car rental. Turn your vacation with your family into a business cation. I didn't say a vacation, I said business case. Health insurance premium, put that amount in. The number of your children. So, for example, if you have 3 and you have 3 kids, 3 children, people, you see that $15,000. This is deducted based on your home-based business, and you'll learn how to do all of this. So you get experts to advise you on how to legally do this. So you put your money to work. I tell you, money is just a tool to help you save in taxes so it can work for you. So with 3 kids, it's $15,000. You can pay each child up to $5,000 a year of the $12,000 of the tax-free income. That's just what I did for the 3 kids. So you'll have an idea. Let's say if your cell phone, it's $150 a month. Internet, I'm just going to say $150. I'm not even going to add anything. So once you add this to your paycheck, right, then you have to complete this. After you add deductions, see, employees only have allowances and they only have exemptions. So if you text me tonight, it'll be tomorrow morning before I text back, right? But you can do these numbers yourself. Here is the link right here for you. So you can see the thousands you can get back in taxes, and then you can increase your take-home pay from your paycheck. So now at the end of the year, you won't be stuck with a tax bill. And most people say, I just opened up my own LLC. No, that's gone. The government will ask you for proof that this is not a hobby, that you are business certified. So just having an LLC on paper is not enough. They're going to want to know, are you doing something within your hobby? Are you actually trying to be a profitable business? And then you have to pay thousands to LegalZoom. So this is what Dave Ramsey called baby steps. People, you really have to take baby steps in doing this, because a lot of people are talking about, I'm going to be a trust, I'm going to be a LLC C Corp, but you're not even cash flow positive yet. And you haven't even learned the tax game. Big dreams without a plan, especially when you're planning with the IRS, are just going to plummet and fall. Nothing wrong with big dreams, but you need a plan for that. You need plans and strategy, which consists of financial education, financial knowledge. So I stayed on this much longer than what I wanted to. I hope this live stream was helpful to you. Leave a thumbs up, right? Like and share. Leave a thumbs up. And thank you all for tuning in. This was a very engageful live stream. I hope I enlighten you in some form of fashion, so you can do better, health-wise, spirit-wise. And just remember, right, Deuteronomy 1:11, may the Lord thy God, the God of our ancestors, increase you 1,000 times more and bless you. And that greater is he, I know the Bible says he, but greater is the spirit that is within you than any man, anything that's in this world. Tap into understanding versus understanding and overstanding. You all be safe. Have a great night. Queen out.